Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we can support our great leader, MNK, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network. Unknown gunmen Biafran warriors have vowed and threatened the Fulani Nigerian government that the Monday sit-at-home protest in Biafra land will be more or move to the next level and won't stop unless MNK is released unconditionally and immediately. You know, the Fulani Nigerian government got disorganized after this threat. These threats disorganized and the Fulani presidency cabal. It put them under a panic mode. They were frustrated that Biafrans can never be subdued despite all the Fulani terrorist evil and wicked plans and killings. That is why they lied that the Cameroon military killed one of the Biafran warrior commander in Bakassi Peninsula. That was a big lie. They killed an innocent fisherman, and they lied that he's the commander of the Biafran warriors in Bakassi Peninsula. They killed a fisherman, innocent fisherman, and they used the compromised Nigerian news media to report the lies. You know, the next level of Monday sit-at-home protest will ground the zoo called Nigeria economically and politically in a dimension that they have never witnessed before. You know, it will bring the Fulani Nigerian government to their knees. They will beg to bring them to their knees. They think they are stubborn. It will bring them to their knees. The Fulani Nigerian government, they can kill Biafrans and Nigerians using their compromised Nigerian security agencies and Fulani terrorists, but they cannot stop the will of Biafrans. They cannot stop the dream of Biafrans, which is the restoration of Biafran Republic, because Ł<silence> KK is very interested in this Biafran project. When the State of Israel was created in 1948, the enemies of the children of God ganged up against them and gathered themselves together to fight against the Israelis, who had no military. They had no military, no weapon. But the enemies of the children of God did not only fail at every occasion, they were humiliated and destroyed, and some of their lands were taken away from them. The Fulani Nigerian government, the number one enemy of Biafra, will soon be put to shame like their Arab brothers who fought against the creation of Israel. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens. And the set time for Biafran restoration is now. Although things might not look gloomy or as we expect, but the truth is that Biafra shall be restored before 2023 shall be restored. You know, with the current events in the zoo called Nigeria, caused by the Fulani Nigerian government and their terrorist foot soldiers, it is very glaring and clear that Nigeria is expiring. And the Fulani Janjaweed will be the one that will cause the demise of Nigeria. And Biafra and other workable nations will emerge without going to a war as planned by the Buhari impostor. The Monday sit-at-home protest in Biafra land is a very big nightmare for the Fulani Nigerian government because it will grant the already broke Nigeria. It will grant it to the ground and bring the Fulani Janjaweed to their knees. This type of protest gave India independence from their British colonial masters, and other nations follow suit. Other tribes employ the same tactics. They employed the sit-at-home protest, and it resulted in their freedom. And Biafra's case is not different because it will also bring freedom in Biafra land. And anyone trying to stop the sit-at-home protest in Biafra land is an enemy of Biafra. He is also an enemy of Ł<silence> KABIAMA. They should look at the Fulani North. The bandits are destroying the North. The farmers are no longer going to farms. Everything in the North where the bandits are operating, they are on standstill. Yet, their Fulani governors are not complaining. Their Fulani politicians are not complaining. Their Fulani elites are not complaining. But some Biafra Efulefus and unity beggars are joining the Fulani Janjaweed to shout and propagate lies about the sit-at-home protests. They are joining them. Because the sit-at-home protest is the most effective protest against a tyrant government like the Buhari impostor government. That is the only language they listen to. That's the only language. You know, all the enemies of Biafra will never go unpunished, just as the Nazi officials who were responsible for the Jewish Holocaust paid dearly for all their actions, irrespective of where they went to hide themselves, irrespective of the way they disguised themselves. They were fished out. They were fished out and sent to judgment. The same thing shall happen to all the enemies of Biafra. They will pay for all the innocent Biafran blood that has been spilled by the Fulani-controlled Nigerian military. They will pay for it. You know, a peaceful Biafran nation, the Fulani Janjaweed are trying to make Biafra land ungovernable because they are looking for every excuse to declare state of emergency so that they can take over Biafra land by force. That is what they are looking for. But they will never see that. They will fail. Surely they will fail. They will gather, but they will fail. All their plans, all these years, since the Buhari came into power in 2015, and when the Buhari impostor came into power in 2017, all their plans never worked, and it will never work. Biafra must be restored. It must be restored. And the Fulani Janjaweed and the enemies of Biafra shall be put to shame. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.